Who knows, man?
Look at Kit. What a stud. He just
Did he fix it?
He got it.
Yay, we're recording.
Woo!
Yay, we're recording. The episode's recording.
Okay, so we will quickly dive into last Thursday night football, which was Pittsburgh versus Tennessee. Ultimately, Pittsburgh won.
They did.
I believe one of those was Liam's pick from last week.
I can double check.
The
that.
under barely hit, and Titans did not cover the spread, if I remember correctly. I want to say that the Steelers are not a good football team. I know they got a winning record, but they suck, in my opinion.
Dude, the Steelers are terrible. The Steelers are a bad football team that keep finding a way to win. I mean, I know people say, like, good football teams find ways to win, but, man, like, they're just, like, there's nothing that, like, excites me to watch the Pittsburgh Steelers, like, take the field. Like, I don't know. Yeah,
no, they're a garbage team whose defense holds them into their games while Kenny Pickett plays 3 trash quarters of football, and then he has one half-decent late fourth quarter drive to, like, ice out the game. It's every single week. That's how every single game's gone.
And then George Pickens starts deleting pictures on his Instagram. Did you hear about that?
Yeah,
he wants to be freed, and I don't blame him. Because when Deontay Johnson was gone, the man was balling out. Deontay Johnson comes back. He gets his first touchdown in almost 2 years, which, like,
that's true.
It's kind of painful to say if you think about it.
Yeah, and you had money on Pickens that game. You were.
Yeah, he was the last leg, and I needed 2 more catches from him, and he had a touchdown catch where he couldn't even get both feet inside.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He wasn't even anywhere close to, like, out of bounds yet. He couldn't drag his feet, which sucked. But free George Pickens.
As former touch football wideouts, we would have gotten our feet down.
Okay.
Yeah, but we have tape.
I didn't watch the first half of that game, so when I saw that post on, like, it was all over Instagram or Twitter or whatever, the Pickens didn't get that second foot in, like, that meme that was everywhere. I was like, dude, not seeing that game, I was like, how the hell did he not do this? And then I went back and watched it, obviously, but still, like, it just looked like he had no effort, like, being there. And even when Deontay Johnson got his touchdown, Pickett just went to the sideline. He took his helmet off. He didn't care. He just looked mad on the sideline.
It seems like we have it's a diva watch for George Pickens.
Diva watch.
A lot of divas this season.
He's turning into AB.
I'm kind of happy for Deontay Johnson. Little legacy game, I guess. But I think the big standout was the running game of Pittsburgh. Najee Harris is starting to bring it back. This is like 3 consecutive weeks now where he's slowly improving back to his rookie year where he was a lot better.
Yeah.
And you have him on fantasy, so you're probably really happy.
He was on my bench last week, but maybe he'll go back on this week, which I think he actually probably will be. But yeah, he had a slow start to the season. I took him pretty high in the draft too, so I was kind of disappointed early on. But now that hopefully something's clicking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how high did you take him?
I think I took him. I don't know if he was my. I want to say maybe my third or fourth rounder. He was early. He was for sure before.
No, but that's where he was, like, going.
I think he was taking there most drafts.
And he's 8-1 in fantasy.
Yeah, I'm gross.
I don't even want to talk.
We can bring up the fantasy.
But you have to talk, like, looking at numbers.
But when your points against is the lowest in the league, it doesn't reflect how good you are.
I think it does because I'm there to compete each week, and I know what guys to put up to win. So 8-1, I think, is a pretty good record, and no one's even close.
This guy
to that
knows
right
ball.
Now. Clearly.
All right, let's go to Dolphins-Chiefs. That was the Germany game.
Oh, yeah.
One of Sam's picks was Dolphins plus 1.5.
Yeah, I really thought it was going to happen.
And it didn't.
It did not.
I think most people thought that was going to happen.
Well, I thought the Dolphins were coming back, though. The second half, they started to turn things around.
Right.
And then they stopped turning things around.
The Dolphins also landed there 4 days earlier, and science shows that the team that lands in the foreign country for the foreign game usually wins.
The foreign game.
Did you catch the international game? Oh, the foreign game, you mean. Yeah, I watched.
No, but an interesting thing about the Dolphins, and I'm at fault of this too because I thought very highly of them, but the Dolphins are 6-0 against teams with a losing record and 0-3 against teams with a winning record.
Yeah,
dude, the Dolphins haven't beaten a winning record team in like 482 days or something. I think I saw that. Like,
funny he mentions that.
That's crazy.
Last time the Dolphins beat a team with a winning record was week 2 or 3 in 2022 against the Bills.
Yeah,
and I'm sure Josh Allen played a great game,
of course,
as well.
Yeah,
so. Yeah,
I probably did. Wow, look at you. You said Josh Allen played a great game?
I'm sure he did.
Who are you?
I'm sure he did play a great game, but the Dolphins beat them.
Yeah.
So, He played a great game, though. Maybe not the greatest. But about the Dolphins-Chief game, there was that Tyreek Hill fumble that also kind of set them back. Tyreek Hill did not have a good game. He was talking a lot of ish. He was ready.
12 catches, 250 yards. That's what he said he was going to get.
Yeah.
Like, bro, come on.
I have a screenshot about this. This is what I read. I saw a report earlier in the week about this, which I didn't like. So apparently the Chiefs deliberately chose to play the Dolphins in Germany to avoid Tyreek Hill getting booed by fans. And this is a report coming from The Athletic. I don't like that. Like, I thought Tyreek's return game at home would have been kind of cool in Kansas City.
I don't think they would have booed him.
I don't think they would have booed him either. But
there's no way.
Apparently, that's what the report came out saying.
Huh?
I don't think teams get a say in who they play.
That's what I was thinking too. Like, why did the Chiefs?
What do you mean? Yeah, that for the foreign games. There's more of a discussion with the teams of who's going to go and play what team there. That's why Jacksonville was able to stay for 2 weeks back to back this year, because no other team wanted to play Buffalo in London, but Jacksonville was like, oh, we'll just stay. Like, we're here.
Yeah.
So that's how they made it
weird
work.
Collusion, some would say.
Collusion's fine. I'm okay with collusion.
But just as we thought the Dolphins were making a comeback, that final possession, I know, like, it sounds crazy. I was literally thinking in my head, though, like, there's going to be some misplay with the snap, and then Tua literally just falls out of his hands.
That's true.
That's, like, probably the worst way to end a game, and the worst way to end, like, your last drive to tie the game as well.
Yeah. A fourth down. It was, 4th and 8? They
were within 30.
Yeah, and
But I don't get it though. If you're it's 4th and 8 and you fumbled the snap, why are you diving on the ball to cover it, make a play? I know you can't make a play.
The play was over.
I get it, but you don't dive on the. At least At least try something. What do you score more points? You're already losing.
Like he probably should have like. Yeah, I guess it's different in the moment, but try to scoop it, right?
Yeah.
Try to scoop it.
Like, obviously, I don't know what I'm doing there either, but in that moment, I think on 4th down, that's the last play of the game. Don't just dive on it to cover it to retain possession. You're losing it on downs.
Yeah.
At least attempt to scoop and score it.
I don't think there was enough time for him to do anything.
No.
Well, you don't never know.
Slips out of his hand.
It doesn't matter. You're losing the game regardless at that point.
Yeah, well, Tua's got a lot more to protect.
Well,
guy has a lot of concussions under his belt.
Well, I mean, he didn't look like he was doing much on that last drive anyways. He threw like 3 wobbly ducks, and they were hilarious to look at. That one play where he was like at least 15 yards short from the receiver was fun to look at as a Bills fan.
Fair. Okay, we'll go to Vikings-Falcons. That was a crazy game, crazy shootout game.
Dobby.
Awesome.
Josh Dobbs is that guy.
He's the truth.
He's really him.
He had 158 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he came in late in the game, right?
Yeah, because
the starter got hurt.
Yeah, the rookie got hurt. His name is escaping me. He went down with a concussion. And Josh Dobbs, the guy, didn't play. I don't think he did any first-team reps at practice.
No practices, yeah.
No practice at all?
No snaps at practice.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Didn't know his teammates' names, dude. The coach, O'Connell, was, translating plays and stuff, on the fly. It was very impressive that he did all that.
Comeback victory as well.
Yeah, without Jefferson or KJ Osborne.
Yeah, that is true.
Did you guys see the video with him on the sidelines doing with the lineman? He was basically teaching him his cadence right before he went into the game. He did it 3 times. So he lined up in the snap behind the center, and just the linemen were just around him listening. He was going whatever 180 set, and they did it 3 times. And okay, yeah, we're good, we got it now.
Wow.
He was doing that before he literally went into the game.
So that's as much practice as we need if we ever need to go start an NFL game.
Basically,
just work on your cadence with the O-line, and we can do it.
Yeah. Did you guys see that fan though who shaved all of his hair, his eyebrows, and everything in honor, I guess, of Josh Dobbs?
Yeah.
No,
Vikings
fan. You didn't see that?
No, what happened?
Okay, for anyone listening, Josh Dobbs has alopecia, which means he's hairless. And after
keep my wife's name,
people lose hair. It's
people
common.
lose hair, dude. Yeah. Some earlier than others.
But yeah, this Vikings fan just literally grabs a electric razor
during
goes
the game.
No, he's at home.
Okay,
he's a couch watcher.
Yeah, he streaked the field and shaved his hair.
No, I thought he.
But that type of commitment's insane.
Or whatever.
Yeah, the guy was very, very blonde though.
True.
So there wasn't he was shaving his eyebrows, and I was like, oh, I didn't realize there was much there in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
But still,
yeah,
that's crazy.
Dedication.
Yeah. Honestly, though, with that game, the Falcons, it seems like they're trying their best to not win their division, which is an easy division. And Bijan is still underutilized.
They gotta investigate that. I saw a report saying they're going to investigate his usage. What are they doing? Why would
How do
you
you
draft
investigate
Bijan?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean that's a good point. I guess I don't know how you're gonna investigate his playtime, but
Play the guy you drafted.
no,
Yeah.
but I mean but why are they not playing him? Is something wrong? Is he injured, or is like what's the deeper meaning for this? Why, like seriously, why is he not playing? When he touches the ball, he's clearly insane. He's proven that already in 10 games in the season or however many they played.
Yeah.
Why is he not getting the ball?
Arthur Smith has Tyler Algier as his fantasy
Is that
running
what it
back.
is? Okay.
Speaking of
Yeah.
Arthur Smith, though, do you guys know who his dad is?
Oh,
This is insane.
I think I do know this, but now it's like escaping me. I've heard it's something.
Alex Smith?
No.
No,
No.
but so his dad is Frederick Smith, the founder of FedEx.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's nuts. And that kind of like justifies why he can be a terrible coach, because when your dad's a billionaire,
Yeah.
I can do anything I want. That's nuts.
What team is FedEx
That's
Field?
crazy.
FedEx
FedEx
Field.
Field?
Is that not a field? I'm almost certain FedEx Field
It
is
might be the Commanders.
I-
No. I don't know.
FedEx.
It's because Soldier Field, Chicago.
FedEx Field is Washington, D.C.
Hey, look at you go, Phil.
Why is he coach of the Commanders then? Ron Rivera. That's why Ron Rivera wants
Ron
to get
Rivera
out
needs
of
to
there.
go.
He does need to go.
Ron Rivera does need to go.
I wonder if Arthur Smith, I wonder how he got into coaching. Was it political and they had money and he just bought his way into coaching?
I like Arthur Smith, actually. So I don't know.
I saw a meme where it was like, play Bijan or shave your mustache. And the next picture was him with a shaved mustache because he shaved it. It's gone.
Jeez.
He's
So
letting
they won't
me
play
be the
Bijan?
mustache king now. What?
Why is everyone looking at me?
Oh, I thought you were doing something
you
weird.
reaching towards the computer.
I know
was
we
like,
got
"What's
so
he doing?"
excited. I'm
All right,
like, oh,
we can look at
something's
me.
gonna come up.
Let's look at me. Ravens, Seahawks. Insane game. Like, the Ravens are the best team in the NFL.
They are. I will confidently say the Ravens are the best team in the NFL now.
And like, as a fan, like, I don't even want to say it lightly. Like, I try to keep my biases aside with like power rankings and everything. For the first like 5 weeks, I didn't even have them in the top 4. But they have beat 3 teams who are playoff caliber. Cleveland, you have Seahawks, and you have the Lions. Huge wins.
Yeah, they didn't just beat them. They
Dude, they beat.
pumped. I don't know about
Yeah.
the Browns, but they pumped the other two.
We're stomping on them. We murdered the Seahawks. First downs, 29, they had 6. Third down efficiency, we were 6 for 13. They were 1 for 12. This is my favorite one. Yards, we had 515 yards. They had 151. That's insane.
Jesus Christ.
Rushing, we had 298 yards. We had more rushing yards than they had yards in total. It's insane. We embarrassed them on every level possible. I don't want to say title town, so I'm not going to say title town. Keaton Mitchell, I know you don't like him. Great RB2. He's really shifty and
Okay,
quick.
I didn't say I didn't like him. I just said like you just overhyped him for one game. Like
That was
he
his
just
first game, though.
Yeah.
no, not his first. It wasn't his first game in the NFL.
Those were his first touches.
No, obviously it wasn't his first game in the NFL, but in a Ravens jersey,
I know, but I'm
you
just
can't you can't start your career off as a Raven better than that.
That's true.
I'm just saying
Yeah,
it was like
Phil.
a blow.
But if he was in a
victory.
Bills
Suck.
jersey,
No, but
this
that's not-
whole
but that's-
story would be different.
No, I
potentially.
would. If he was in a Bills jersey, I probably would have said, "Oh, look at this guy we picked up from wherever he's from. I think where was he from? The Rams."
I actually.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Um,
You can't hype him up as a god running back. He had one good game.
Let me
Phil,
just toot
please
my
get
horn
mad.
even
Please
more
get mad,
real
Phil.
quick.
Yeah.
So Lamar, he's playing at an MVP level. He has the highest completion percentage in the league. And what's even better about Lamar is when he's not throwing perfect passes, he can still get you 20, 30, 40, 50 rushing yards. So he's my MVP favorite. I put a bet on him in the summer, so I'm hoping that hits.
Isn't it like a $900 payout, too?
That's Super Bowl.
Oh, true.
What's your Super Bowl bet?
Plus 1,800 payout is 900.
What's your bet though?
50.
For what?
Super Bowl.
No, well, what is your Super Bowl bet? Like, well, I know you're betting on Super Bowl. What's
He means
the
the team.
What
The
are the-
Ravens. What does this guy
Oh,
want me to say? The Packers?
No, I meant like, are you betting on like Ravens versus someone? Or just
Ravens
Ravens?
straight up against any one
The
of these
Ravens win the
loser
Super Bowl, okay.
NFC teams. I don't
Okay.
care. Give me the Eagles. I want the Eagles.
They're going to push their way to an NFC championship and then
I know.
Super Bowl.
They're not good, dude.
And we are also first in almost every
Oopsie.
defensive stat and at least top 4 in the ones. We are not. So if anyone else wants to chime in on the Seahawks-Ravens game, I'm all ears.
You were watching it with them. What do you think?
Was I watching it? We had Red Zone on.
It came into a blowout, so I want to see how my fantasy guys were doing.
Oh,
Yeah,
I switched
true.
into that.
But
can't
I
do
did get to
that.
see Geno Smith throw the ball into the Geno on our team.
No, honestly,
Geno
I was
Stone?
disappointed in that Ravens Seahawks game, like because it was at the same time as the Commanders Patriots game, and I was watching the football with my dad, and we were like, oh, which game should we put on? It was between Commanders Patriots and Seahawks Ravens, and I go, no, put on the Seahawks Ravens game. It's actually gonna be a good football game. Meanwhile, Seahawks got absolutely murdered, and then the Patriots Commanders game was actually a good close game near the end, which is kind of sad.
Won right at the last second, didn't they?
Well,
Or
because
close to the end.
Juju Smith Poopster couldn't hold on to the ball, and he went through his hands, and then interception.
Yeah, he looks rough in New England.
Dude, poor guy. He's a journeyman now. Is he?
I think he's officially a journeyman. Yeah,
That's his third
He's
team.
just trash.
13.
Honestly.
Yeah, he's bad.
you a Juju hater?
Yeah, always have been. I hate that guy. I think he sucks. Waste of a roster spot. Yeah.
Damn.
Tell me how you really feel. Jesus Christ. Well, he just did, I guess.
I guess he really was just physically.
All right, Bucks Texans. That
Oh man.
may be the best game of the week.
That was the best game of the week.
By far.
Hands down.
CJ
Vikings and Cardinals. No, sorry, not Vikings, Cardinals. Vikings and who'd they beat?
Falcons.
Falcons, close second. Just because it was down to the wire.
I guess.
Maybe. But the best thing that came out of the Texans-Bucks games, CJ Stroud,
Yeah, he's a dog.
is the Ohio quarterback curse broken?
Yeah.
He really is that guy.
Okay, he is that guy, but I don't know if the curse is broken yet.
Okay, but what if I told you he set the most passing yards by a rookie in a single game,
No, no, no.
470?
I'm not a CJ Stroud hater. I don't want that to be on the record. I like him. I liked him
Sounds
going
like you're not a
first.
Stroud boy.
No, I'm a very heavy Stroud boy. I'm a Stroud. I'm a Strouder.
Stroud boy.
Stroud
Now,
boy.
There are people out there who are saying CJ Stroud, he played super well that game because he's feeding off the negative attention that is aimed at the Michigan football program.
Can you touch on that? I don't know what's going on.
Pretty much to summarize, there are some coaches on the Michigan football team who have been accused of and somewhat caught, I believe, we'll just say allegations for now, of almost sign stealing. Specifically, Nebraska was one of the teams mentioned. This has nothing to do with Jim Harbaugh, though.
Okay, that's good.
Allegedly. It's all up in the air right now, but people want Michigan suspended, kicked out of the college football playoffs if they make it.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's that serious.
It's
Yeah.
pretty deep, but it's
Oh.
to accuse a team who has one of the best recruiting classes out of every school to cheat. It comes into question why are they even cheating? What do they really have to gain? But we'll bring it back to the NFL. CJ Stroud, certified baller. Is he a top 10 quarterback in the league?
Yes.
Right now he is.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, dude, no doubt.
I think he's got to be. There's no. Think about the quarterbacks now. There's. I think every team besides a select 5 would take him over their starting quarterback right now.
Yeah. Especially because all the starting quarterbacks right now, 11 of them are rookies.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil, what are your thoughts on
okay.
this?
I thought it's so cool.
No, I'm not saying it wasn't cool, but that's not okay. To clarify what they're talking about, last night Sam sent us a post and it said this is the most ever rookies that are in the NFL this season. But the caption was, "Rookies are making magic." So my response to the post was, "What rookies have made magic besides 3? Will Levis, in no particular order, Will Levis, Anthony Richardson, and CJ Stroud." I'm not saying it's bad that rookies are starting, but don't tell me they're making magic when 8 of them are probably going to be out of the league in the next 5 years, and there's only 3 out of the 11 that have started are potential stars.
Yeah, bro, but you replied to the caption. Who replies to the caption?
Well, I'm not
Reply
replying
to what the post
no,
is.
I know, but I still wouldn't want most of those quarterbacks. What? Because the rookies are cool that they're starting. Good for them.
I don't want Tommy DeVito and I don't even know the Vikings quarterback's name.
You still can't get it.
I don't even know it. I don't know why I keep trying to touch on it. But I think it's cool. It's just cool that all these young guys, all these young rookies are playing. They're all starting right now. I just think
Phil
it's cool.
specifically said, "Cool. Tell that to the grizzled vets who are sitting behind dog poop rooks. I stand with my league vets." Sam was just pointing out a fact.
I was just pointing out a
But
fact.
can you tell me who liked that message which I sent?
I
And the
thought it was
next one.
funny.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
it was funny. But Phil has just been angry recently.
He just mad.
And that may be because the Bills lost and he's taking it out on Sam.
And they're out of a playoff picture.
Yeah.
Dude, it's we're literally one game out of the playoff picture. It's fine. The thing is the Bills needed this. Think about it. Every year, what do I want my team to go 17-0? Hell yeah. But you know what? That can't happen. So why would I want to win the Super Bowl when I'm at such a high. Like, think about it. You want to be at your team at the lowest. The Bills had a players-only meeting this morning. They're at
They
the
did.
yeah.
Were you there?
I
That's
wish I
not a
was
good
there.
sign.
It is,
Players
though.
only meeting.
It is though, because now they're at the lowest of the low, so they can only go up from here. So think about it. We get a good win against the
That's a
the
diva
Broncos this
move.
Monday night, and we just keep moving on, one win at a time, one game at a time. Everyone's gotta stop panicking. The season's over. It's not over yet.
No.
We got time. We're fine.
Mathematically, Carolina's still in it. So why can't Buffalo be?
I
Thank you.
thought this was really funny. So Leonard Fournette is a new addition for the Bills.
Dog.
He's clapping. That's funny.
Yeah.
He tweeted, "Why would they allow Diggs and I to be on the same team?" 5 crying emoji faces. This is about to be a great ass football season. And what do?
He didn't play.
They lost.
He didn't play though.
He
What's that
jinxed
point?
them.
He didn't play.
He jinxed them.
He didn't play.
Did he dress?
No, he didn't.
Fact
he
or
was,
fiction?
He
Did
was sitting on the
Josh-
sidelines with his hoodie up like this. He didn't play.
Why?
He wasn't. What do you mean? Why? He just got signed this week. He got signed to the practice
So
squad.
did Dobbs.
Yeah.
No, but he just got signed to the practice squad.
Leonard Fournette.
Yeah.
Okay. Talk to me about
Practice is about to go crazy.
the Bills Bengals game. What went wrong for the
Dude,
Bills?
like everything went wrong. Like it was just like a slow. Like actually, I don't know what went wrong because like. The game started. They got a touchdown on their opening drive. So I was like, okay, great. That's how the game's gonna go. We got a touchdown on our opening drive. So I was like, bet. Like we're in this game for a shootout. Bengals answer again immediately, and then we just like it just stalls. Like our offense just stalled. Like there's nothing. Like it's sad because then it just like you watch Dalton Kincaid completely tear open the middle of the field, and you see a guy like when they throw the ball to Diggs and a guy like Kincaid, they're open all the time. And then you get away from it, and then your offense can't do anything. And then I don't know. I don't know what Josh's interception was. I truly don't know what he was looking at there. Kit let me know as soon as he threw the ball what happened.
Interesting.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. And then again, the last 5 minutes of the game, they turn up their offense again. Where was that all game? All game, where was that?
Fact or fiction? It's hard to win a football game when your quarterback throws the ball into the other team's hands.
That is a classic Kit quote.
I'm asking, fact or fiction? Does it make it harder to win a game?
Fact.
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 Did Josh Allen do that Sunday night? Fact or fiction?
Fact.
Okay. I want to read an Instagram comment that was kind of defending the Bills.
Was it on our post?
It was talking about it's a little Dorsey and then a lot Allen and McDermott. Allen's got free reign to run his offense and tell Dorsey in meetings what he wants. He makes dumbass decisions every game that causes us to lose. Just use the Bengals game, for example. This is where it gets important. If Kincaid didn't fumble and Josh didn't throw the interception, and then we get that grounding call, that's 10 extra points and we score 28. We fail at the minute details that win football games. That's a whole lot of ifs.
Okay, speaking of the grounding call, those refs were terrible. Did you guys see the point that Josh got for taunting?
Yeah, he can't be doing that. It's
Okay.
not it's classless.
Okay.
What did he do? I didn't see that.
He
Josh
ran
Allen
into
is
the end zone
classless.
and pointed at the guy he beat, and they flagged him for taunting.
That's a
Well,
classless
yeah.
act. That's super classless.
I was going to say yeah, you're going to get flags for that.
He should know better.
As a leader.
sure.
He probably led the players only meeting today. Did he not?
No, it was led by Latavius Murray.
Why? Because it was like, okay, who's the oldest in the room? Latavius, okay, lead us.
Are you not 2-6 over there? Why are you talking so much? I don't understand. You don't even have a quarterback right now. What do you?
Oh, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Oh, we're making fun of a ACL tear, Phil? That's a low for you.
You know
okay? That's
that
a
actually,
low.
That means a lot to me. ACL tear. Like, it could not be more of a perfect injury for my quarterback.
But
But yeah, we're
the
screwed.
the Bengals are so back, pretty much. That's what Sunday night kind of proved to me. They
The
beat
AFC
two-
North is back. The AFC North is the greatest division of football
Yeah,
currently.
it is.
Yeah, are they all in a playoff picture?
4-3 right now. They're all
Yep.
in the playoffs.
Even the Steelers.
Yeah, it's
Good
sad.
God. Makes me sick.
The Bills defense did struggle to make a stop. The Bills era, quote unquote era, no one else looked at it as an era, is most definitely over. The Bills sit in second in the division. I said I was not gonna insult Josh Allen or the Bills today.
You know
I'm
what's
not
crazy?
insulting. I'm pointing out
it's
facts.
crazy. It's just it's fine.
I'm not. I'm not insulting. I'm putting out facts. Okay, let's do this.
That's That's crazy. Oh wow, you're not even putting it
'Cause
on.
I'm putting it on. Like he's
It's
actually.
really hot in the studio.
It's
Yeah,
crazy, and
yeah.
we're all wearing hoodies.
Yeah.
I have a tank top under
I
this.
won't say anything bad about the Bills or Josh Allen. I'll just state facts. So the defense struggled to make a stop. That's a fact. The era is over. That's a fact. They sit in second in the division. Now, I think that the Bills may continue to struggle, and Miami can't beat good teams. It seems like Aaron Rodgers is going to swoop in like Batman come January, save the city of New York, and bring the Jets to a playoff berth.
That would be quite a story.
Yeah.
I saw a conspiracy theory that Aaron Rodgers faked his injury.
No, I saw this.
No,
too.
listen, shut your mouth.
I didn't hear this.
There's a conspiracy theory that Aaron Rodgers faked his injury so that he can make it look like he's healing super, super quick with this like modern like ayahuasca
Non-Western
medicine. Yeah,
science.
so he can prove science wrong.
Okay, can you explain one thing to me out of this theory?
Oh God, yeah, no pressure.
Did they also plant for his calf muscle to shoot up down?
That's the thing. Like the comments were like, "Did you see the play? Like,
Like,
I
I
saw
don't
his calf
understand.
explode." Yeah, but that's such an Aaron Rodgers thing.
Dude, I know.
To
I
prove
thought like
science
to prove
wrong.
science wrong. That they
Yeah.
were saying in his darkness retreat. That's what he cooked up instead of coming back to football. He made this
Yeah.
master plan to come back, fake tear his Achilles, prove science wrong, and then come back and win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So hypothetically, when he proves science wrong, should we all hurt ourselves on purpose and then follow his method?
Well, clearly it's a proven solution.
Yeah, I trust Joe Rogan more than Dr. Fauci.
Well, yeah, me too. These views may not reflect those of CMU.
Phil, you want to lead us in on Cowboys Eagles?
Yeah, that was honest. That was my game of the week. Like going into the week, thinking of it.
Yeah.
Again, like I thought Dallas overall outplayed the Eagles in the entire game. They had more passing yards. They had more yards overall. They had more yards per play. But the Eagles, as good football teams do, they win football games. But again, Dallas
Yeah,
was leading
I
the
hate it.
entire game, basically, I think up to the end of the third quarter they lost the lead. But anyways, they're leading for most of the game.
Yeah.
And then Dallas does what Dallas does, and they beat themselves.
Yeah. It was like the last play of the game. Like CD was like what 4 yards short.
Yeah.
Dude, he had, like,
CD's had a
100.
monster last 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
But his fumble did cost him a little bit.
I see a question online now because I guess the Cowboys are creating traction, which they are so not.
Why'd you use air quotes? Because they're not.
Because y'all know how I feel about them Cowboys.
True.
So the question is Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb, or would you rather have A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts?
Oh,
And I think it's a dumb question.
I think it's a dumb
thinking-
question because it's AJ Brown and
And
Jalen
Jalen
Hurts.
Hurts, yeah, I
But I
agree.
think if you say Dak and Lamb or Hurts and Devontae Smith, that's more fair. That's a more even
Yeah.
question, I think.
yeah.
Because when you have A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts, not only is Jalen Hurts the better quarterback, but A.J. Brown's also the better wide receiver.
Yeah,
So,
it's a gimme.
but I saw so many comments saying Dak and CD, duh.
Because
We don't rely on the tush push.
Bro, because Cowboys fans are crazy.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this and you're a Cowboys fan, you are crazy and delusional, and I'm gaslighting you. I don't know if do we have any Cowboys fans listening? Except for Michaela, she's a sweetheart.
Lucas Mashrin.
Oh yeah, he's crazy.
and delusional, don't forget that.
Yeah, not Michaela though. Not good.
Do we want to touch on the Chargers Jets game?
Yeah, we do.
Man, what a poopy poop fest.
Well, for you, it was
It
a
was
little bit.
personal for you two to have that game played out, I feel like.
Yeah, that's because so Phil and I and Kit are all in the same fantasy league. And Phil is going into this past week was 7-1, and I was up against him.
Yeah.
And I was projected to beat him.
Mm-hmm.
And then his full roster played, and all I had was Breece Hall. I needed him to get me like I think it was
you needed 10 points to beat me.
no, I needed 11
11 points, sorry.
because I got 10.
Yeah.
I needed 11 points to beat Phil. Phil, I'll give you the torch in a second because I know you have more on this. I needed 11 points to beat Phil. So Breece Hall needed like what? 5, 6 solid carries.
He needed like a 60-yard game.
And he didn't get that. So, Phil, can you please explain what went down here?
So in the last quarter, it was the fourth quarter, and the Jets were losing it was 20-6 at this point, and Breece Hall has 10 points flat. The week ended. I won the week with 123.90 points, and Sam lost with 123.02 points. So I beat Sam by literally 0.7 points. But 3 plays that could have happened would have won you the game. At 8:34 remaining in the fourth quarter, he made a 20-yard catch and run. It was called back for a Garrett Wilson block in the back, which wasn't even a penalty. It was a really weak call. 3 minutes and 41 seconds left in the game. On the fumble, which was the fumble 6, he was throwing to Breece Hall, who was wide open in the flat, and he fumbled the ball, which lost you the game. And then on the last drive, he never saw the field again. And
Stop looking at me, bro. Stop looking at me, kid.
And their backup running back, Mikey Carter, I think his name is. Carter Williams, whatever it was.
Mikey Carter Williams.
Anyways, got all the catches on the last drive, and Breece Hall was on the sideline.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Also, guess who was on my bench this weekend?
Oh, yeah.
CJ Stroud.
45 points.
If I played CJ Stroud over... Who did I play? Who did I play?
I don't know who your quarterback is.
I think I played Burrow.
Probably.
You
did play Burrow because you played Burrow.
How many points did Burrow get? Like 22?
22 points.
That's still good, though.
Yeah, but if I
Played CJ Stroud, I would have beat Phil by 23
yeah,
points.
But you can't get mad at your starter if they get 20. That's my rule of thumb in fantasy. But don't follow my rules. I'm almost dead last. So, yikes.
I'm down there with you.
The Jets, though,
Suck.
Like
the defense is.
Their defense is elite.
Yeah.
Super good. They're the reason why they stay in contention in games. But the offense just seems to struggle a lot. And I don't necessarily think the Chargers are good by any means, but they looked really good that night.
And is that Zach Wilson's fault or is that the offensive line's fault? Because he got sacked a lot. I think it was 4
It's a bit of both. Zach Wilson didn't have his best game. Zach Wilson's not like putting up like crazy offensive stats. Mind you, Garrett Wilson, that boy is good.
Yeah.
Like he makes the hardest catches look super simple.
He was Rookie of the Year for a reason.
That's true.
And it's because he's good.
Yeah. But no, the Jets. I can't wait for Aaron Rodgers to come back. That's all I'm gonna say.
Do you think he actually comes back this season?
100%.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think they were saying week.
He was throwing
16.
50-yard passes before the game started.
I think he's back.
Taking like 2 steps back.
Yeah, I think he comes back.
Yeah, if Joe Rogan has anything to do with it, he's coming back.
Absolutely.
You don't injure yourself on 9/11 to sit out the rest of the season.
Yeah. In New York.
Against another New York team.
True.
No. Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
Buffalo, right?
Buffalo, New York.
Yeah.
I was watching the replay of that last night. He got
The injury?
injured. Yeah.
Oh.
He got injured with 11 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah. He threw the ball, like 3 or 4 times?
That was something like that. 3 minutes and 45 seconds into the season, he gets a season-ending, which might not be season-ending, injury. That's crazy.
But it's all fake.
Yeah, of course.
Fake.
That's like when Nick Bosa
Science.
tore his ACL, I think, a few years back, like first or second game of the season.
Yeah. Do you like, this is super off topic, but I feel like it's also relevant. Like, do we like Tommy DeVito? Maybe not as a football player, but just like as a guy.
We like him as a guy because he has a big chain that says TD.
That's tough.
He is an Italian quarterback. He is like, I was watching his press conference a few days ago where he's like, so you got to go for Daniel Jones now. Like, how you feeling? And like, he's not media trained. He does not know how to answer stuff.
Yeah.
He was saying, like, he wasn't saying anything that's beneficial to the team. He was saying stuff like, oh, we were already down by a lot. And then he was like, I made some mistakes I want to clean up. But it was not like confident answers. Mind you, the guy's 25. He came from Illinois. I think we signed him as an undrafted free agent. Like, he did not expect to be a starting quarterback by week 10. He was technically starting like most of the game week 9. But we like him as a guy. We love him.
Dude, what's this like thing with like random NFL quarterbacks, like these random guys, like Italian quarterbacks throughout the year? Last year for Dallas wasn't it, 2 years ago was it Ben DiNucci?
Oh yeah.
And now it's Tony DeVito.
Yeah.
It's Italian thing, huh?
I guess so. Yeah.
He looked like I mean as good as he could have. He looked like okay against the Raiders, I guess.
Yeah. What I didn't like was the week before against the Jets, they weren't letting him throw.
Well, your quarterback probably needs to throw a couple balls during a football game, right?
That's what I'm saying. But like, it was raining that game. But hey, the guys in the NFL, like, this is gonna happen. He's gonna have to throw in the rain.
Well, Sam, let me tell you, I once went to a football game where the New England Patriots threw the ball 3 times against my Buffalo Bills.
Oh,
and guess
you
what?
at
Oh,
that
and they
game?
beat us.
Yeah,
Damn.
that was a snow game.
Yeah, I was
They
there.
beat you in your own city.
Speaking of the Raiders, are the Raiders back? They look happy.
They look happy.
A lot of coaching changes,
so, yeah.
managerial
They're
changes.
smoking cigars in the locker room.
Is that okay? Does that jinx the rest of your season though? Like,
No, I don't think so.
'Cause-
I think they're so fired up. I don't think they'd let it jinx it.
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm
though.
on the
Like
same page with
cigars
that
is
now.
like an achievement thing of beating the Giants in week
I mean, you
9.
fired Josh
and it's an
McDowell. That's a pretty good achievement if you ask me.
Yeah, I love Pierce.
Fair.
I love that coach, man.
He's a player's coach. Players coaches are
absolutely.
cool.
He was a former player. He's a Super Bowl champion. He's like, he also in a press conference, he was saying something where the reporter was like, I noticed you got like a bunch of practice squad players on the sideline. Like, that's not really much of a thing. Like, how come? He's like, those guys work hard, just as hard as anybody else. They deserve to be on the sideline on game day. I thought that was very cool of him to do that.
Yeah, no other team does that. I
Yeah.
don't think it's even like I don't know if it's not allowed in the league or if it's a Raider rule or whatever. But he's like, yeah, it was busier on the sideline, but they made it loud and it was worth it there. That's pretty cool. That like, yeah, the guys are basically prepare your main team for the whole week that you're going up against. It was cool they
Yeah.
brought them out there.
Yeah, they're giving all the looks.
No, I love that.
Yeah.
That was cool to see.
Yeah, awesome.
So the Titans, they move forward with Will Levis, and Ryan Tannehill says it hit hard, but Ryan Tannehill, don't forget, he refused to mentor Malik Willis.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Is there a little I don't know, Tannehill?
What's his full quote?
It hit hard.
But Kit's point is that last year when they drafted Malik Willis, he basically said it's not my job to train him.
Oh, did he say the same thing this year?
Not for
Not for
Willie boy.
Yeah, it seems like he's kind of like stepping into a mentorship role, or at least like he's kind of okay with like not okay, but he's realizing that like
Dude,
my time's kind of
He's making
Yeah.
20 million sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
I think he's okay.
Yeah. No, he's realizing it now.
And Will Levis is pretty good.
Dude, he's nasty.
It's the Mayo power.
He's a baller.
Not
Oh,
talking
apparently
about
that was
his
all
skin.
fake, eh?
Seriously?
Yeah, I heard that.
I heard
But at
that
the
it's
same
all fake.
time, like, I mean, it got him the.
Are y'all free right now? Was it actually fake?
I swear to God.
I've seen something about it. If it's fake or not, though, I don't really care because there is a video of him doing it regardless. So
Dude, but he actually did it, no?
But it turns out that
it's
was all
kind of
a
like
joke.
Santa.
Yeah.
Like you don't really want to know that he's may or may
Oh,
not
that
be
ruined
real.
my whole day. Even the banana peel eating thing too. Is that fake as well?
I don't know about that, but here,
no,
Levis
that's
said,
real.
Levis said Friday in the call to media, here's what he said about the man with his coffee. Nah, that's just a stupid thing I did that I thought was funny. I don't actually do that.
But it got him a lifetime deal with like Heinz or
Yep.
whatever the Mayo company is. So that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
That's a little moral
think
victory.
I think. Oh, no, the banana thing might be fake too.
Oh my, are you for real?
I'm sorry.
Dude, that literally ruined my whole week. I thought that was like, this guy eats banana peels and puts mayo in his coffee, and now he's just studying that. Are you serious? Are
I
you
don't,
guys?
think, I don't think that's ruining your week. I think what's going to ruin your week is seeing Kit in a Josh Allen jersey in the Bills stadium on Monday night.
If they win,
that's
it's
gonna
okay.
happen.
If they
Yeah,
win,
that's
it's
gonna
okay.
be really fun. Bills Broncos Monday night. I will be there
Cheering for the Bills.
cheering for the Bills. I made a promise to Phil. I will be betting over 1.5 touchdowns and over his yards. Now, I'm willing to sacrifice that bet. I could maybe see the Broncos winning that game.
Really?
Totally. Coming off the bye week after a huge win before against the Chiefs, why not beat the struggling Bills?
It's true.
I'm not saying anything bad about the Bills. I promise I wouldn't do that. I'm just stating facts. Want that to be clear.
True. That's fair. Hey, it's that's how the league works.
Yeah.
Any team can beat any team
100%. So
for the most part.
no, I'm really excited though to see the team. I really want Diggs to like have a crazy game. I want to see some cool stuff. I have pretty good seats. I'm pretty much in like the red zone.
I want to see a pretty good game too, man. I do
Yeah.
as well. I'll tell you, it's been a couple of weeks.
Phil, should we get together for the game?
We can get together for the game.
Okay, we'll
Oh,
organize
maybe you'll
that.
see me on TV.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Carson Wentz is back with the Rams.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Tots.
He's like Infinity Stones, man. That's what these teams are for him, bro. He's collecting one after the other. I saw, the picture of him working out in, like, I think it was Commander's jersey, Eagles helmet. What other teams was he on? Colts shorts.
Yeah.
And now he has like a Rams armband.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
But what's he gonna do for the Rams? Like, was he signed on the team or is he practice squad guy?
Oh, Carson Wentz is a quarterback. He's gonna play quarterback for the Rams.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you know, like
I
behind
know.
the center.
I get the point. I'm
Yeah.
saying, was he signed to the practice squad or was he signed to the actual team?
I think practice.
I know who Carson Wentz is.
I don't know.
Probably practice squad to be
Ask
elevated.
Sean McVay, not me.
Yeah. We can't ask that question. What?
You're the one who
I don't-
brought it
I'm
up.
recording
for
a
the Rams,
podcast
bro.
right now.
What
I
do you-
can't call Carson Wentz up and be like, "Yo, bro, are you on the team?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want me to? I can call Carson Wentz.
Yeah, call right now.
I can't.
Yeah,
I
okay.
gotta ask Sam about the Daniel Jones ACL injury.
Well, ask me.
Well, he kind of just did.
No, but he said he has to
So,
ask
Daniel
me.
Jones, did he tear his ACL? How does that make you feel?
Is it real or is it fake, basically?
It's real. I saw it I saw it happen. I saw the replay. I was like, oh, he just tore his ACL. And then he was in the next snap, and then he fell, and Kit was like, oh, he's falling over nothing. I'm like, he tore his ACL the previous play. And then what comes out? If there's any injury I've studied more than any other, it's that one. I know when someone tears their ACL. I knew he tore his ACL.
Yeah.
It's like that meme of LeBron with the cigarette and the whatever.
The do-rag.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I can't get it out loud, but I'm thinking it.
The bandana.
The bandana, the do.
We also had one other injury, and that was Dallas Goedert. He has a fracture. Dallas Goedert. I don't know why I said it like that.
Dallas Goedert.
From Philly.
What did he do? He's
fractured forearm.
He's my tight end. What do you mean your tight end? He's my tight end.
in my other league. I have him and Knox.
I have him and Kincaid.
They're both on IR.
So now we will get into the gambling picks.
Oh, will we?
Sir.
We will. Quick recap. Last week I went 3-0.
Bing, bing, bing.
Sam went 1-3. Phil went 1-3,
Yep.
and then Liam, who had the leftovers, the free agents, went 2-1.
That's crazy, man. Our guest did better than us.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Also, Kirby Sloan is calling for Kit to get drug tested.
Oh, lovely.
Whoa.
So we're gonna look into that, and we'll have an answer next week.
That
if
is
Kit's clean or
crazy. Okay, so the order today will go Phil. Sorry.
not. Nope.
Oh.
It will go Sam,
Yeah.
Phil, me.
Yeah.
Sam, you can kick it off.
Okay.
Oh, baby. It's a big week for us, brother.
I'm taking an over-under. I'm taking under 43.5 points for the Falcons against the Cardinals because they both suck. So I think the under. Why you guys didn't say anything?
That's your pick, brother.
Yeah, bro.
That's your pick.
Under 43.5. They suck. They both suck. Bijan's not going to play.
Okay. It's your pick.
They're under 43.5. Book it. Liam, text me. Let me know if that's a good pick. I need to know.
It's me now?
Yep.
I'm also taking a over-under
Whoa.
pick.
Whoa.
I'm taking tonight's game, the Panthers versus the Bears. I'm taking over 38 points.
Over 38.
Oh, I thought he was gonna go under. Wow, that's a bad pick. I'm not even gonna lie. That is for your first overall pick. That's horrible.
Is
Phil.
it worse than mine?
No, yours is better.
Oh, thanks.
100%
Okay,
is
awesome.
better. That's a bad pick, and I'd be really scared. Okay, so I'm going to go.
Yeah, Phil, you stupid.
I'm gonna go Lions -3 against the Chargers.
Ooh,
like
that's a
that.
hard one. That's hard for your first pick. Really? Dude, Lions -3 against the Chargers? They're both great teams.
No, they are both not great teams. The Lions are a Super Bowl contending team. The Chargers
6
might
and
not
2.
even make playoffs.
Yeah.
You just called the Chargers great against the Jets. What's the
I
difference?
said they
What?
looked great.
Oh,
Dude,
I'm
it's
not
against the
calling
Jets.
them
It's against
great.
the Jets. And
Yeah.
Herbert has a broken finger on his left hand, and I know it's still bothering him.
Oh, you're back to back there, kid.
Yeah, so my next
sugar.
pick is going to be Ravens Browns under 38.5.
Yeah.
That's a lock.
Okay.
I'm excited for that one.
Whoa. That's a shocker for me.
Hey, I'm 6-0. I shock everyone.
Wow. I think that's going to be over. I understand that the Browns have a really good defense, but I still think that the Ravens offense is going to pull together.
That was my one pick I wanted. It's division rival, great defenses. Everything's adding up. I don't need to explain
fair.
myself. I'm in first place.
Okay, well, you just explained yourself and then said,
pick, right?
Yeah, we have 5 minutes left here, too, and we want to do the wheel.
I'm thinking Commanders +6.5 versus the Seahawks. Seahawks looked garbage last week.
God.
Commanders looked great last week. Kit looks a little upset
Bill
that I took
is
his pick.
so. That's not my pick.
So
I feel
I'm happy
like
with
it's hurting me to watch you.
Would you have
like,
taken Seahawks? You taking
sell-
Seahawks -6.5?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
Yeah,
no?
I would.
No, you wouldn't
The Seahawks are top 5 to 6 team in the NFC. Commanders are like bottom 8.
All right, Sam, make your last 2 picks, brother.
Okay. You guys kind of threw me a curveball at lunch because I was ready to say I'm not, and I don't want to bet on this. Cowboys 17-point spread. against the
17 and a
Giants.
half, I believe.
17 and a half it is.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's a gimme. The Giants are gonna suck this weekend. But you guys are like, no, that's too much of a spread. I was like, oh,
Are you
really?
taking it?
Maybe
No,
we
I'm
were
not
playing
taking
mind
Okay.
games.
Maybe, yeah. I have Vikings +3 against the Saints. I'm riding the Josh Dobbs wave. I think Jefferson's gonna come back, and I just don't like the Saints. So I have Vikings +3, and it's my pick again, right?
Vikings +3 against the Saints.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think my last pick, but yeah, you got one more.
Okay. Well, the good thing about all these picks, guys, is we can't predict the future. So, and then I have Jaguars +3 against San Francisco.
Okay.
Sam is getting ballsy.
Yeah, you are getting hella ballsy for your picks.
I don't care, man.
You can't.
But for
we kinda
whatever
have
reason,
to.
I still feel like Phil's gonna do worse than you. So
No.
Thank you.
Okay, but see, I'm torn for my last pick here now. I really want to take Giants +17.5 versus the Cowboys.
I won't say no. I won't say no.
Okay. Actually, I don't bet on my own team, but they've played like absolute dog. So I'm gonna bet on the Bills this week.
-7?
I'm taking Bills -7 versus the Broncos.
Ooh, juicy.
Cool.
With Kit being there as well, I'm taking
so
that.
when the Broncos not only win, like cover the spread, but win that game, I'm gonna be there and like have a little bit of joy in me, knowing that you're watching on your TV, sucking those tears back up
Oh,
because you
we'll
don't want to
see.
look like a crybaby.
We'll see.
You suck
Take
tears.
your last pick.
My last pick is gonna be under 44.5 Commanders Seahawks.
Yeah.
Lock.
Yeah.
Locked in.
I'm
Dude,
hoping
you
to go 1-3
jinx yourself
in the
when you
weekend.
say lock, though.
Said it the past 2 weeks. I'm 6-0, baby.
You're right.
I'm high off life.
Who are they playing?
Commanders and Seahawks.
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 I took Commanders +6.5.
I didn't
in that
ask.
game. So that'll
I
be
didn't
Well,
fine.
it's the
ask
same
you.
game, and how'd you not know?
Okay, we will do the wheel now.
48.
48.
Actually, wait. We'll recap everyone's team. Sam has under 43.5 Atlanta, Arizona.
They suck.
Vikings +3, Jags +3. I have Lions -3 against the Chargers. Under 38.5 Baltimore, Cleveland, and under 44.5 Commanders. And who are the Commanders playing? They're playing the Seahawks. Philly has over 38. And tonight's game, Chicago, Carolina, Commanders 6.5, and Bills -7. Cool.
Real time?
Wheel time.
48.
58.
12.
Turn it.
Actually, no, I'm not going to say 12. I'm going to say 9.
I am 12.
My name is Carlos.
Is it on the screen?
Yep.
What is it?
20.
20.
Zach Moss.
Tony Pollard.
Yeah.
Isn't Moss 21?
He was 20 on the Bills.
No, not. So it doesn't count.
I'm just saying, I know he was 20 on the Bills.
Hey Siri, what number is Zach Moss?
If he's 20, this would be great.
His jersey number is 20 for the Buffalo Bills.
Oh! What?
This is from LannistonBollywood.com.
That was last year, though. See, he's on the Colts. No, we got him from the Colts.
Hey Siri, what number is Zach Moss of the Indianapolis Colts?
I don't know if he's on the Colts now. I think he is. He is.
Okay, I found this
21.
on the web from
21. No, not. Can you do something for me? All right, outro us, King.
Okay. Thank you guys for listening to another football show. Thank you for your time. Until next time, so long for just a while.
We still have 15 seconds.
Nigga, we really popping this shit for real, nigga. Yeah.